Now it's gonna be real slow, but we gotta walk out of here. And then we can fast travel somewhere to empty our pockets. Because I remembered to pick up the perk for that. The glasses do fit him perfectly. That works out very well. Is there anything in here? No, I didn't put anything in here that time. Alrighty. I'll have to come back here and dig this up sometime. Yeah. Okay. Let's try... No, you know what? I gave them a whole bunch of money here, and I would like some of it back. So that's where we'll head.
I hear we straightened up a band of thugs in Freeside. Back for more?
I think the other guys got all my money. Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Now this guy needs to wake up. Wakey, wakey.
Feeling thirsty?
Okay, he's got all my money. I already got one of those somewhere. Now, it doesn't really have anything that I want, so I think we're done here. Yeah, that'll do. Um, Papa, we're gonna jump over to the sink and sell some things there.
Will Sir be staying for any...
Okay, what else can we get rid of here? I don't want any of those. I don't especially need those. Don't want those. Maybe I'll keep that one. Yeah, we'll hold on to it for now. I think we'll sell those. I think I already have a pair of binoculars. I know I don't want the lever action. I feel like I already have several of those, but we can always check and I can sell it later. I have a couple things to put away.
Wanna push? My button?
things to sell, and we should be all
Will
sorted.
sir be staying for any...
Do I keep this one? I think I could keep that one for a little while. I don't really need that. Okay, I have a couple of outfits to put away, and then I think we're done here. There. Now how's our pocket look? Much better.
If you're
Probably
planning to
hurt
stay a
just
while,
do this quickly. I think we can get out of here now. Okay. Oh, we got a new follower. Where's my Binksy? Where are you? Come here, buddy. Come here. Ah. Big lift. Should we turn this around? There, that's better. You got to be up in the chair. Lucky boy. Here you go. There. Good boy. He says thank you. Thank you for the nummy treat. So good. This is Vault Pug. He's got his little vaulty bandana on here that I made for him. Okay, you may stay on my lap for a few minutes. So we need a real weapon, first of all. I should have repaired that. I forgot about that. What do we find? Oh, hello. Are you gonna play too, Mr. Binksy? Still making bad guy sounds, but I'm pretty sure we got everything. Oh, I don't know if you can lay down there. That doesn't look like a comfy spot. Okay. Silly boy. I don't know if up here is going to work very good. I might have to go down for a little while. That sound okay? Do you want to go back to your spot on the couch? Here you go, handsome. He is best doggo. He likes extra attention getting day. He doesn't mind showing off for the camera a little bit. As long as he's getting the attention. So feel like at some point when I tried to send Eddie to the casino, he went back to Prim. So let's go see if we can grab him.
Prim has a new sheriff.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now.
Is he here?
And now the news.
Maybe he actually did go back to the Lucky 38? It's the only other place I can think he would have gone.
In other news, several witnesses.
Let's try Vegas.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Okay, I see Cass and Rex, Raoul, and my Eddie. Okay. So, now, Cass or Raoul? Raoul has very similar functions to Eddie, as far as repairing things and whatnot.
Oh, it's you. Anything's better than staying here.
We'll take them. You're a good boy, Rex. You stay here for a little while longer. Okay. So, what time is it here? Normally I'm done at 8. If we have some people watching, I might keep the stream going a little bit later than that tonight. I think right now what I'm gonna do is try and get through some of Eddie's quest. Okay, so where do I want to take Eddie? I think he needs to come here. You know, this is not the first time I've come here and this dog's just been backwards walking. It's not at all extremely strange. These troopers are dead. Why are these troopers dead? They weren't dead last time I was here. I'm certain they weren't dead last time I was here. Well, it would appear I'm not going to be able to talk to the person here. And I feel like that's part of it. Maybe if we go inside, there's someone I can talk to that'll trigger Eddie's response. Okay, so there's people alive in here. Let's see if they want to talk.
You know, if you were serving, you'd probably be halfway to General by now. Honored to speak with you, ma'am. When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Maybe if we go talk to the scientists.
We're supposed to be relieved any day. That's what they keep telling us. I don't think anyone's coming.
So, maybe if we talk to the guys back here, that might trigger something?
Yo! It was easy,
I just
man.
like listening
They were
to him
going door to
explain
door
this.
asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Maybe if I talk to this guy.
What can I help you with? Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time. Humanity lost many things after the war. We took it upon ourselves to piece together this knowledge and bring it back to them. Other things weren't. It's in our nature to want to forget truths that keep us awake at night. And for that reason, it's all the more important that the followers walk the waste to remind people of them.
I also love Fantastic. He is just a very strange person. Great character.
We did for it. So, I was sent here when we saw that the NCR had taken it. We have no record of the facility, but its original builders were cause for concern. I'm to determine the threat level of this place and do everything in my power to prevent the revival of any dangerous pre-war technology. The NCR let me stay because they are desperate for answers about this place, but I've kept them in the dark. We're another. Hello. Hello.
If the Legion breaks through our defenses, I got one bullet. Wow. I'm surprised.
Download complete. Begin recording. Navarro Outpost scientists, I am glad that EDE has reached you. You will find several data banks of information on this machine. Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots. There are also several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy, and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
Surprised they didn't send you somewhere more vital.
Okay, I think... Was that it for this
Who knows which side the Legion's gonna hit us from next. If the Legion breaks through our defenses, I got... The Legion. Hope you can stay. We could use your expertise here.
Thank God we took back Nelson. Now they'll have a harder time hitting us here.
Something around here somewhere wants to fight, but I don't know what it is. Something in there? Seems to be something up there that wants to fight. And it can just keep wanting that. Okay, I think now Jacobstown. Actually, you know what?
Just putting this out
I
there.
sent him to the Remnants bunker, so I don't think the doc is gonna be here. I can check, but I think it's just gonna be Calamity. Maybe she'll trigger the quest. Maybe not. We might have to go back to the Remnants bunker and figure out where the doc is.
So many staring eyes.
Well, let's talk to
With
Calamity.
Dr. Henry off to rejoin his Enclave friends, he's left it up to me to carry on with research here.
bunker where the remnants bunker was. Is it up here somewhere? That's the one. Ah, we have treat emotes. I see. Come here, buddy. Guess what? You get 2 special treats. You dropped one. 2 special treats. Because it took too long. Huzzah! You didn't eat this one. There's another one. Right there. There you go. Such a good boy. Oh, yeah. Such a good boy. Sorry. MFET? I didn't hear the thing. If you followed to do the, treat giving. I'm sorry, I missed it. I thought I got the one for the new follow we had so far. Huh, maybe I was on a delay. Thank you, either way, and Binks very much appreciates the treats as well. Okay, we'll do a save and then we'll go down into the bunker and theoretically he should be down there. Also, being here should really do something for Eddie, because it's Enclave data that's stored inside his memory banks or something that we're trying to sort out. Maybe I can't go back inside there now. Interesting. Maybe we can't get in there then to where the dock is. I wonder... how did I get in there before? Well, maybe we can't do Eddie's quest. That's unfortunate. I think we've come too far in the game already to be able to actually go and do his quest. Unless I can find a key somewhere, but kinda searched everything there was to search already. Unfortunate. Well, I guess we're going back out then. Just Mantis, they can take care of it. think the other things we were supposed to do for Eddie's quest involve the For the Republic quest that we are already in the final stretch of. So next time we'll have to remember to do Eddie's quest earlier in the game. I think that's what we have established. Carefully work my way down this mountain, and I didn't even die.
All you need is... I'd gladly fight at your side.
Hello?
You're here for the money. I told the Emeritus I was good for it. I just need more time. I don't want to talk about it. We were on patrol near the dam when a Legion raiding party jumped us. Didn't even have time to radio it in. I was hit in the head with a machete and knocked out. Didn't kill me, though some nights I wish it had. When I woke up, my nerve was gone. The rest of my squad was crucified, butchered, mutilated. I don't know how they missed me. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they knew they'd broken me. I gambled and drank a lot after that. Got into trouble. But the Rangers gave me a second chance instead of kicking me out. So here I am. Maybe. But thanks for saying it anyway. I talked to the cashier at Gamora into forwarding me some chips. I was convinced I was due for a hot streak. It didn't go so well. The Emeritus were nice and said they'd give me some time to pay them back. They also said if they had to talk to me about my debt again, they wouldn't be nice the next time. I operate the radio and call it in if we see any great cons moving out in large groups from Red Rock Canyon. Here's all the caps I've saved up so far. See? That's a pretty good chunk of what I owe right there.
Darn, there goes that karma I had gained. But, oh well. Didn't do a lot for my reputation.
We won't go quietly. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Does it now? Somebody found a mantis. Okay. So...
No run-ins with the Great Khans, I hope. They've been more restless than usual. Yeah, it's a damn shame. There was a lot of talk about expelling her from the Rangers, especially once the gambling and drinking started. Being posted here is her second and last chance, and so far, I'm not impressed. Link's jumpy all the time, and the others are sick of it. Tough, independent, and as ruthless as they come. They're holed up in Red Rock Canyon, and it's this station's job to keep an eye on them. Keeping watch on the Great Khans, mostly. They usually stick around Red Rock Canyon, but at least one large group left recently. We called it in, but haven't heard anything about any Great Khan incidents. Whatever they're doing, they're keeping a low profile.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now. Time's right for a feud.
I've been doing this longer than you, so...
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear.
I think we're gonna have
I've
to
told
at least
you what
do
to
their
do.
quests
Strip
before
off
we
your
blow them
clothes
up.
and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply? Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin
That's
Ramos
awfully
is waiting for
forward
you.
of you.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally, I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you come peacefully? Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me, closely, or you'll be shot.
How exciting.
How did you find us, stranger? And do tell the truth. You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood? Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the
Such a
bunker's entrance and set you
douche-wibbler.
loose. Notice that I said
I love
loose,
it.
not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
Again with the explosive bomb collars.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the ranger.
Now we're going on a new adventure. Okay. Now it's pointing me in the right direction. Or is it pointing me to go back to the one I just came from? Nope, this is the other one.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger? Ha! Got some claws on you, little lady. I like that. What can I do for you? Dobson's my name. I'm an NCR ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Reading man by birth, though.
Oh, 10 viewers. That is awesome. Thank you. I'm excited to see so many people here tonight.
Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working, and a safe house is no good without one. I reckon I'll stick around a while, patrol for troublemakers, see if I can get that radio working. Standard practice. Rangers operate on our own most of the time, and that's how we like it. Usually we call in our positions to McCarran to be relayed to other Rangers, but I can handle myself. I'm sure as hell not gonna lose any sleep on account of a goddamn broken down radio, but it will shorten my stay if I can't fix it. Oh, and in your expert opinion, why would that be? You've seen that with your own two eyes? God damn. I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers.
Thank you for the hype.
Thanks for the information. You may have saved my life.
Yay! Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys trying to help out. Stealing all your supplies. He left with nothing. I don't know why he wouldn't take any of his stuff with him. Like, all of these supplies. Not that I'm complaining. Sounds fun. I don't think there's really much back here. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. Tried to force the lock. That was not the move I intended. I'm not wearing any armor at all. Okay. Looks like I'm wearing some NCR armor. Do you have anything in your pockets that I can wear?
I'm sure you'll be fair and...
How about you? You carrying anything I can wear? Yeah. Sure, that'll work. Interesting. Well, either way, even if nobody actually comes and watches, I appreciate the effort. For anybody who's watching who might be interested, I added a tier to my Patreon last night to sponsor Binksy. So if you want to, like, help us save up to support his Trader Day supplies and all those good things that doggos like, I don't think I want to pick that. I want to talk to them. There's a link for my Patreon if anybody wants to check it out.
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager to hear your report.
It's a $5 tier called Sponsor Binks. Aw, new follow. Thank you. Where's my boy? Come here, buddy. Would you like another treat? Would you like another one? There you go. Such a lucky boy. You're getting spoils today. Do you want to come up and say hello? Tell the people thank you? Come here. Such a big sausage roll. Oh yeah. Should we have a little hug? Oh yeah. That's a nice hug. Thanks. So nice. Yeah. He's such a cuddle bug. Yeah, you're a snuggle bug, aren't you? He would sit on my lap the whole time I play if I would let him. But it's not a very good spot for him. It doesn't really work for me. And it doesn't work so great for him either, as much as he'd like it to. There you go. Oh! We bumped it over. That's okay. You want this? Go get it. You didn't go. What about elephant? You want the elephant? You want it? Are you gonna go? Yeah, go get it. Good boy. Silly puppin. He went and got it, and then he put it down. This happens a lot. He's not exactly a professional fetch dog.
How did you resolve the situation with the ranger? Gone. Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back? Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that these bunkers house something far more dangerous to him than criminals. Well played. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it. And there will be no mercy.
Okay, I got my chair all fixed. It was becoming very problematic.
What I wish to discuss with you can wait for once I get settled in the command room, outsider.
Yes, dear.
Hey.
Yeah, I kind of ran out of other gear to wear that was on me that wasn't NCR, so this is happening. I just wasn't sure how they'd react if I showed up here dressed as NCR, so I figured I shouldn't be wearing that. Now I have to wait here, impatiently, for Elder Douche-Namera to show up. Walking him slow self all the way down the stairs in slow motion. So normally this is the time of day that the stream is over, but I think I'm gonna keep it going for a little bit since I've got some people in here watching, and that's awesome. So we're gonna keep it rolling for a little while. But I'm not sure exactly how long I'm gonna keep playing. Anytime after now is
When you
free
first
game.
showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
And now, now we're heading off to do a little mission.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you willing to listen? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years, and those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations, and all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
Well, I intend to bring about a whole different sort of change. It's gonna look a little bit more like blowing up.
Of course I have. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. And because he fails to see that, I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done, which is why we're having this conversation. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it? That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Well, alrighty then.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is. Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment. One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste.
But
well, we
it's
finally got around to
understandable.
cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it. Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd. What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move. You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing. Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
How may I assist you?
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds. Hey. Damn. It's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
That was close.
Did you want to try isolating? The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating? The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds. That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged.
Hey, I actually did it. Nice.
I heard some... You actually did it? If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right? I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again. Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest. Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Okay. So we got that accomplished, which is cool.
Our instruments show some impressive power fluctuations coming.
Yeah, the Brotherhood does have sort of a sad story. Especially if I blow them all up. Then they have a really sad story. It ends with how they all blew up.
Seems your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful. That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it. Normally, that would have fallen under my jurisdiction, but the Elder thought it'd provide a good test for you, so I backed off. Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning. So you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Okay, so now we go back down and we should be able to access that file. It's really not going to matter who's in charge if I blow them all up. But hey. XP.
Hello again, my friend. I hope you've been finding the information in the data store useful.
Okay, that guy did a murder. Broke the code. Okay.
How may I assist you?
Now back up we go. Oh, wait. We don't want to go all the way up. We want to go talk to him first.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with? That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades. I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day. Who was Elijah more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store, kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
Okay. Can I access the data store from here? No. That controls the turrets. What about from him? Nope. Can't use that one either. So we have to go back down. I hate going up and down these stairs. It makes me dizzy. They're so steep. Okay.
Hello, outsider.
Let's go do the other part of their quest, and then we'll go talk to Hardin. And then that should nicely round out the quests for them that I've got going right now. So many stairs. And now we are up, up, and away. To the mid-level and beyond. Okay. Are they inside? Inside.
How may I serve you, mistress?
I like how they call me mistress. They know my name. There we go. Got that one too. That was pretty quick. Security measures.
Hello. Please remember visiting hours of...
Oh, thank you. How helpful. Okay.
Valid facial pattern detected.
Thanks. You need to hold some things.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
Okay, not entirely unexpected that he wouldn't carry those items, but I figured I would check. We are still capable of moving again, which was the important part. Also, I want the mugs for Muggy.
Goodbye, Rocketeer. Be sure to visit again. Oh, and please, for your own safety, stay outside of restricted areas.
Well, that doesn't sound like any fun. Stay outside of restricted areas. Cool. Matter modulator. There's definitely plenty of stuff to search for in here. There's a lot of stuff that's not necessarily worth taking the time to search for, unless you actually need the caps for selling everything, because there's kind of a lot in here, just in a general sense. Almost. There we go.
Unauthorized facial pattern. Second floor access restricted to registered employees. Override accepted.
Cool. I think somewhere up here is where I need to be. What do you have to say? That was easy. Yes, I did get my name from Firefly. take these. Goes down to the main floor. That's not what I want.
Of course. Don't let me keep you. Of course. Don't let me keep you.
I want the mud, but it's too much effort. Well, this guy had a bad
Unauthorized facial pattern. Second. Over.
Okay. Well, this room didn't quite do the trick. Maybe they were up here.
Third floor access is for executives. Thank you, ma'am.
Huh. Okay, now we can move. And we can get out of here. We can come back and search here some other time if we're looking for something. But other than randoms and knickknacks, I think we've got everything important from here. Alrighty.
Intruder alert!
Now they're upset. We upsetty their spaghetti. What are we doing now? There we go. So we're headed to find the paladin who got himself blown up. Okay, so now we can remove that marker and go back to Hidden Valley. Looks like most of those extra viewers have started to drop off now, so I might actually sign off after we finish what we're doing right now. We still didn't beat our follow record. I wonder if I can look and see what it was. So we have 4 and we need 8 to beat the record. I'm not sure if we're gonna get that tonight. I'll keep playing for a little bit longer. I really need to go sort out that whole food situation sometime before too long. I was really hoping that we would get our 8 follows and I could give Binks this treat thing that I got for him. But it will last a lot longer. Like the lady at the pet store said it would probably last like a year. I don't want to wait that long to give it to him. But it is looking like we're gonna end up waiting at least another week. Unless we get like a really interesting, massive influx of new viewers in the next, I don't know, half an hour. Seems like it's probably a little bit of a reach. I'm gonna do a save because I'm not sure exactly how these 2 quests play out with each other.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind? They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna go do the rest of his quest before I dethrone him. I think in here must be the guy I'm looking for.
Hello?
Yeah. Get some evil glowing eyes. Buddy's an android. I hear pew pew. I thought it was at me for a second, but it wasn't. Where are we headed to now? Alright, I guess we're gonna walk from Nelson.
Yeah. Time for more fighting. I know.
Have we not rescued this town already? I thought we already did this. There's no troopers hanging there.
I've been doing this longer than you.
Don't even have the weapon, I was just punching it. That'll work. I haven't been there yet, you say? Then I need to go there. While we're over here, we should at least grab the location for Camp Forlorn Hope so that we can get that done soon. I definitely thought Tasha had already been there, but apparently not.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides maintained a long stalemate, and only after an extended duration did the NCR finally destroy its opponent. When they did, it appeared they did so with the help of fresh reinforcements. I do not believe they could have managed the feat without them. That savages such as these could last so long against the NCR is troubling. Please, take my findings to the Elder. He'll know what to make of this.
These soldiers look how I feel, boss.
Wish I'd gotten a bullet in that. Guess not. I don't mean nothing by it. You really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. He's always got plenty to say. Me? I'm here to do my job. For now, that job is shooting fiends. While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark. Yeah, look, he's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story, and I'd get tired of talking before it was through.
I wish I was stationed in McCarran. I heard they still get to...
I've been seeing Usanagi, and things are better. I'm not so angry all the time, you know? Well...
hit the strip for R&R. We haven't had R&R in ages.
The last patrol I was on got hit by a Legion raiding party and I barely survived. I don't want to go back out there again.
If it isn't the gal that defeated the Legion at Nelson, I can't thank you enough. Morale... I've been placed in charge of morale. It's difficult trying to keep spirits up with the Legion nearby. In fact, there's more hope in wrangling Brahmin with my grandmother's stocking than inspiring these troopers. Ironic, isn't it? But it's understandable. The constant skirmishes take their toll on everyone in the end. But I can't complain. I'm not in the field as much as the others. I just stay here most of the day, coming up with activities to occupy the camp. Which reminds me of something I've been meaning to try. A killer competition to boost morale. Interested? Great. Since the camp is threatened by Legion, I propose a hunt. Kill any you encounter, and bring me the Legion's ear as proof. You get it? Legion ear?
I actually really like that joke. It's great.
Yep, been waiting for a chance to use it. So can I count you in? Great. Don't be surprised if you're already last when you return. If I'm right, the troopers will use any excuse to slaughter Legion's scum. Can I help you with anything else? Lower than a feral ghoul's IQ. Look who we have here. Always...
Guess I don't have any ears on me right now. Alright, well that was the only new thing in here.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Anybody interesting in here? Not even a prisoner.
I wish we could get some real food out here.
Nameless troopers. Not usually terribly helpful.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Hello, Doctor.
I hear you defeated the Legion forces at Nelson. I'm impressed and thankful. It'll make my job around here much easier. Things are better now that the Legion at Nelson have been defeated. What would you like to know? Quite a bit, actually. I was stationed there nearby during the first battle of Hoover. Okay. I used to be a doctor back in California, but a few years back I got suckered into doing military work because it was my patriotic duty. Back then, I, like many idealistic men before me, thought it was a great idea and was excited about making the world a better place with the NCR. Now I just want to get back home.
Considering
I've
its
had
age,
enough fighting
this is
and
a
fixing
pretty
up soldiers just to send them right back out to die to last a
in many
lifetime.
senses. I mean, it's glitchy as shit between Bethesda and Obsidian. They left all sorts of glitch in there. But for its age, this game does pretty alright.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that. Sometimes it does feel that way. I feel like a mortician than a doctor. Often I just don't have the resources to handle the number of injuries here. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies. The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers. That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Indeed. Want me to do anything with that?
I didn't expect to see you here.
But we can deal with all of this later. It's also got good stuff to steal when he's not here. Yeah, 18 months to put together the whole game is considerably short. Probably would have been a lot less buggy if they had had more time. But they might have also had time to rethink and change things that may have made the game less exciting. So, I mean, I don't overly complain about the way it turned out. I mean, it could have been worse. It was, something like 6 weeks is how long it took to make the E.T. game. And I don't know if you guys know
Nelson's
how that
back
turned
in our
out,
hands.
but
I
not
hope we can defend
great.
it this time.
Aw, new follow. Thank you. Oh, Binksy, you're right there, all ready for your treat. He's just lined up for it, like, I heard the words. The words mean treats. Yay! So today we're trying to beat our record. And our record is 7. And now we're at 5. It's 7 for one stream.
Hey.
Binksy is a good boy. He's getting spoils today.
What can I do for you?
Hey.
So we've had all the discussions we're gonna have, me and that guy? Is that
I have a
what's up?
report here that says the Legion forces at Nelson have been taken care of and that you had a hand in it. You have my thanks for that. Those guys have been giving us a lot of trouble for a long time now. Now that they're gone, we'll be able to prepare for the upcoming conflict at Hoover Dam.
There are some pretty great names in this group. They're very entertaining, watching the names that come through the chat.
I'm short-staffed, and I don't have the time to take care of some issues around the camp. I need someone to talk to a few of the officers and help them resolve some of the problems around here. Good. Let's not waste time then. Our biggest problems right now are supplies and troops, and the Legion is draining us both. Quartermaster Mays has been complaining to me non-stop about the lack of supplies. But unfortunately, we aren't getting a resupply anytime soon. I want you to speak with him and see if there's anything you can do for him.
Who am I supposed to talk to again?
Hello?
Okay, so we're going this way. In here?
So, I heard you helped take over Nelson from the Legion. Glad to see someone making a difference around here instead of just complaining. So, the Major has you running errands for him. Well, we're short on personnel as well as supplies, so we'll take all the help we can get. The Major let me send out some troops to gather supplies, but unfortunately they never returned. I'm guessing they ran into some trouble on the way. You can help by finding the troops and assisting them in bringing back any supplies they found.
HyperX Cloud 2s. Is that in relation to this? Oh. Headset. This is... The brand is... I say MPOW? I don't know what you're supposed to say. But I've got the box. That's the box for them. Yeah, honestly, I grabbed the headset that was reasonably priced that Amazon recommended to me. I was looking into some of the nicer Corsair ones, but I didn't want to like invest too much money in my first headset, at least until I waited to find out if Binks was gonna like get a hold of it and chew it up or something in the first couple of days. But so far it's alive, so I'm winning so far. Eventually I'll probably upgrade to a better headset, but I actually quite like this one.
I sent them to Helios 1 to see if they had any supplies they could spare. They gotta be somewhere between here and there.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I'd try searching the main road or checking with the men at Helios 1 to see if they know anything.
I did have to buy a replacement at one point because I got the little stick, the USB stick that plugs in, 'cause this is a USB headset, it doesn't have Bluetooth. So I had to get a replacement stick. I had unplugged it at one point to move some stuff around, and somehow he had gotten a hold of the little USB stick and he chewed it all up. So that needed replacing, but he didn't eat the actual headset. So, you know, it could have been worse. Plus he didn't chew on anything that could electrocute him, so if he's gonna eat anything he finds in the office, something non-electric is probably the best option.
It's dangerous, but not as bad now that we've taken back Nelson from the Legion. Not good. If we don't get more supplies, we're gonna have to start using dirt for food and sticks and rocks for weapons. Hey, how'd you like to do something for me? I want you to collect NCR dog tags from our fallen troopers. That way I can keep track of who's gone and how to reallocate our supplies. It's easy. Just bring back any NCR dog tags you find, and I'll try to make it worth your while. Nice to see a friendly face around here.
Right now.
We don't get many visitors of your esteem. Something I can do for you?
Alright, sounds good. See you in a bit. I'll probably still be here. Depends on how long soon is.
Good work. If you find any more, you know where to find me. Better now that all those Legion troops in Nelson are dead. What do you want to know? Make it quick. No, can't say I do. I got my own problems to worry about. I don't have any supplies to spare, but
Well, at least I can clear out some pocket space. Not bad.
Thanks.
Made some money. Thank you. All I did was take your money. Okay. Well, they're dead, so I can't go and ask them. But at some point, you can just walk and find the missing shipment and bring it back. You just have to find it without a marker. Can't remember exactly where it is, but it's somewhere in the vicinity of between here and Helios. But
we won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
who should I be talking to? I think I already asked him.
If you're heading out, be careful. There's been lots of Legion raiding parties around lately.
I don't know, maybe somebody in here knows something. I can't remember if this is the one where you have to, like, stake it out and catch somebody stealing, or if that's a different camp.
Right here, fiends. Evening. I really don't have time to chatter right now. Shoot. It's one of the biggest sources. When President Kimball showed destroyed during the Battle of Hoover Dam a couple, the sharpshooters and the Rangers picked off the Legion's veterans from a distance. Camp McCarran is the headquarters for the NCR military in this region. It's probably just a political thing. You know, give a few speeches, shake hands with the troops, boost morale. They're an outlaw group.
Okay, well, he didn't have any dialogue about
Honored to
missing
speak with you, ma'am.
supplies. What? I can't remember how to do that one. Anyways, we can come back and finish this later. We were in the middle of this quest. So now we have to wander a little bit this way. Well, shit. It would appear I have found myself dead. Alrighty then. I think the game froze. Oh, fun. So, game is frozen. Okay, so... Reboot. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna keep going. We got real close to beating our record. But I'm not sure how much more game time I have in me. I need to at least find something to eat first. It doesn't look like we've got a lot of viewers right now. Might be a good time to take a break and eat something. Yeah, it was at 9 not too long ago, and then I think when the game froze, everybody gave up, because now there's only 2 viewers, and I think one of them might be me. So I feel like maybe now is it a logical time to take a break. I'm gonna go find something to eat. And then I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back for a little bit, and I'm gonna play a little bit longer, see how close at least we can get. Maybe if we get to 7, we will let Binks eat 1 treat. We'll see how much longer I can keep this going. Put up a couple posts online so that people maybe who didn't think I'd still be on, because usually I'm off by now. So now they will know that I'm still on. So I think we can keep going for a little bit. What are we doing? Yes. Okay, well. We can walk from here. They're gonna start shooting us as soon as we pop up outside, but that's okay. Maybe not. Okay, so which direction? This way. So this brown color is my natural hair color, and this is actually dyed purple, but this part turned kind of red, which is interesting. My natural hair is very dark brown. So the answer is yes. I very much dye my hair. The bottom parts anyways. Not this part, just these. I don't know how much you can see the actual color with what the light is right now, but it's kind of going from red to purple. I just re-dyed it yesterday, so the colors are all interesting right now. Yeah, I had to bleach my hair before it actually came out purple. Like, underneath this part of my hair that's really bright purple, it was like white blonde. It's also dark right now. It's a lot easier to see in the daylight because the purple up here is not very bright where you can actually see it. If I were like in daylight, it's a lot more obvious. Oh, there's the guy. Hey. Honestly, I thought about leaving it blonde if it turned out like all to be a reasonable shade of blonde, but it was kind of like parts of it were sort of red, and it did some weird stuff when I bleached it. So that's what you get for bleaching your own hair. Whatever. I think it turned out okay.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny. You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now. after
thank
having
you.
followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
I think there's scorpions or something in here.
Don't worry, boss. Actually, you only sort of look like the bad guys.
I really just want to fast travel. I don't have to kill them all. I just need them to go away.
Our victory was purely thanks to your brilliant leadership, boss.
Ooh. Give myself a little turn around. Damn it, now there's something over here. Everybody just wants to fuck around. Alright. Oh, boom boom. Yeah. Many explosions. Yep, I was looking right at it. Shit happens. Okay. There, that's where I was trying to get before.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Ah. Scorpion. Makes sense. Okay, so... headed for that.
Let's dance.
Thought I already put everything here out of its misery. Actually, I didn't even go inside Newton Hall. Didn't really need to though. All the Legion were outside and I blew them up and that was that. I haven't saved in a while, which is usually a bad sign. Okay. Carrying on. Dogs or something. I do not think I'm properly weaponized or armored to be fighting Deathclaws. So, hopefully that's not what I will encounter. Sometimes they sneak up on me. Yeah, let's play with this. That sounds like fun. Unfortunate. Well, alright then. Quick save here.
Let's dance.
Well, if I don't have reasonable armor that I can equip, can I wear that? Cool. Because I got the power armor training, that's right. Well, that should help. Also, just for fun, we can do drugs about it. I should even have room in my pockets for all their shit. Just gotta clean it up a little bit. That'll work. So up here somewhere is the person I'm looking for. Up a little bit higher yet. Jump, jump, jump. Let me up.
Don't take
Hello.
another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me? Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech.
Could you bring your robot to one of our patrols so they can examine it? I'll have the robot mark the location on your map.
Hi. Sorry to break in. He sounded truly riveting. I don't want to keep you much longer, but I'd like to make a counter-suggestion. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
Well, I think we may have just triggered Eddie's quest. Let's take him to the followers before we go back here.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
I went through the gate onto the strip. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to go the other way, because we're headed to the followers. Smart.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
I suppose I went to the wrong gate as well. I really fucked this up. Oh well. I wasn't that far off. It's not like I went to Good Springs or
If
something.
it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Hey.
I wonder who I should talk to. I'll try Julie
I've heard a
first.
few patients mention the Securitrons are acting strangely, and no one has heard from Mr. House in a while. If House is out of the picture, maybe we'll be able to get our hands on some of his technology. It would help our scientists greatly. You'll... I'm sure you have your reasons. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside.
That's not nice. Oh, should I throw the squirrel? Should I throw the squirrel? You gotta let him go or I can't throw him. You gotta let go. Well... maybe this? Who is it pointing to?
Thank you for coming. Let's talk about that robot.
We found you.
First, I'm gonna pull off whatever log data I can. Then I'll use some of the tech around here to upgrade its weapons systems. Shouldn't be more than a few days' work.
Thank you. Hot foodstuffs. Give that a moment and then I shall eat it.
Thank you. I'll get it back to you as soon as I can with the upgraded weapon systems.
Am I supposed to, like, wait for her to come back? Do I have to go find her? Maybe... Maybe I can just wait here for a couple days and then get my Eddie back. That would be ideal. Wait another day? I don't know, it said she would have him for a few days. It's not entirely descriptive.
Hello.
Hey!
How and when do you return my Eddie? Give him back.
I appreciate how you've been helping us so far. Hello.
I think as long as the mask fits well and doesn't, like, smush your face, it's actually great. Because nobody can see what you're doing with your face. And that's probably the best part. I didn't look upstairs. I want my Eddie. I want my Eddie back. Return him. Where did this bitch go with my Eddie?
I sincerely hope the end.
You have no information. Eddie has returned to Prim? What? Douche. $60 for a mask. It better protect you from everything. That's too many. It's too much, man. Okay, so we have to go to Prim to get the Eddie.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
Possible causes suggested were engineering mistakes, century-old equipment, and the fact that the rockets were piloted by a cult of crazy ghouls. Also in the headlines,
So you say it like Edie, like it's a girl. Interesting. I assume it's a boy because I'm pretty sure when you're in the Divide and you're listening to the inventor guy in the recordings talking about him, I'm pretty sure he says Eddie, and I'm pretty sure he calls him he. Really? So is it actually a girl? 'Cause I could have sworn that when you're in the Divide, the guy says that, calls him a he. That is very intriguing. Ah, I see. Well, headcanon is very important. Honestly, I think of him more as a dog. Regardless of gender, Eddie has a dog-like personality. Kind of like Rex, but more childlike. He loves cartoons, wants to go on an adventure, you know. So what are we doing now? Interesting. I mean, it might just be because it's a robot like Rex, but I don't know. I always just kind of felt like deep in Edie's soul, she was really more a puppy. Just a really smart puppy that can fix things for you. I mean, it probably was supposed to be ambiguous. it's a faceless robot. It doesn't need a gender. It's very interesting. All cats are she's? Ah, cars. I was gonna say, I have a couple cats that probably would disagree with you on that. My car is a boy. Actually, he's a panther. His name is Data 7. He goes round so fast. And he is a boy. Well, I mean, so my car is named after a little boy who was turned into a panther in some kind of sciencey experiment, who is the brother slash sister to a gender-bending superhero in this anime that I used to love called Cyber 6. I think it was from like the 90s. It was great. Such a good show. You should look into it if you've never heard of it. I actually have a friend who drives a Firefly, and its name is Serenity. Which you could say is a girl's name, or you could say it's the name of a valley, and valleys also don't have genders. Apparently Serenity is a girl. She's voiced by Summer Cloud. Well, that is not entirely untrue. My sister's a ship. We had a complicated childhood. Such a great line. Well, that would be okay. It's okay to be gay as long as it's for Serenity. Or, you know, like pretty much anything. Maybe it's better if it's for Serenity. Most things are better when Firefly is involved. Gay for tacos. Sounds like a really interesting double entendre. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just not sure if that works. Like maybe if it was hot dogs. Johnny Depp is gender fluid. That's acceptable. Guys, now I want tacos. Who's gonna bring me tacos? It's not even my fault. I didn't even bring this upon myself. Usually it's my fault when I desperately want tacos. But I mean, I think stick butter has the best commitment. I'm not sure if I'm that committed to tacos. I feel like that would probably be quite a challenge right now. What with my stealth helicopter being broken and all. It's in the shop, you know how it is. I suppose we can go finish this one off, because I think we're done that one now. Now that we're done with Eddie's thing. I also like cheese.
Let's dance.
Cheese even comes on tacos. Did the Bahamas have good tacos? We might have to swing through Mexico. Yeah, but see, the thing about those tunnels is how many of them are collapsed. Or filled in. Or generally incredibly unsafe at this point. But I mean, other than those things, it's the perfect plan. If you could just meet me in Chicago. Well, see, the tunnels are already largely there. If you're willing to do the work, you just have to do a little bit of digging, reopen some holes. Some of them might have concrete.
Hello?
But, you know, there's always a solution. Okay, let's do this. Taco. Also, Taco Tunnel does sound dirty. Phrasing. Boom. And yes, it probably would be literally dirty. Because, you know, tunnels in the ground. Seems logical.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss? Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
would even be nice and warm in the center of the earth, which would keep the tacos nice and warm. Although that's a pretty far journey to go when you run out of tacos and you have to go get more. But other than that, it's the perfect plan. I mean, unless you have like a life supply of tacos machine that just magics up tacos. That would work. So I have none of the ingredients and I really want tacos now. This is gonna be a problem. Well, apparently I need a neighborhood wand. Don't have
You're
one
being
of those
watched,
around here.
so don't get
They
any
must be
idea.
out of stock. Oh good. The game crashed. It's exactly what I wanted. It's everything I ever dreamt. I don't know if I'm gonna bother reloading. So that was exciting. I think probably I am going to call it a night. We don't have a lot of new people coming through. We haven't had a new follow in a couple hours. It's getting pretty late. I think I'm gonna call this an evening. Thank you guys who are still here for sticking around, and especially the people who have been here for like the entire stream. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. It really helps me keep my ratings up. I have to get my thing up to 75 average viewers to reach partner, so we got a ways to go, but it's hovering somewhere around 6 right now. So it's awesome that you guys come in and stick around. Good on you. Congratulations. I will give Binks one last bedtime treat. How's that sound, buddy? One more treat. There you go. Oh, you got so excited you punched it right out of my hand. It got lost. Where'd it go? There it is. Right here. There you go. Alright. Perseverance and fortitude. Working on it. Yeah, so anyways, now that Binks has had his treat, good night everybody. Thank you for being here, and I'm gonna sign off. Stay classy, Twitchiego.